Special Black Soap for soft and glowing skin. Key Soap, convenient and great performance. Still a Mansain Buafu. Deluxe Paint. Paint Mu Champion. Heaven Black Mosquito Spray and Coil. Heaven Deer. Bako Pe. Heaven Insecticides. Ekumun Tuntum Team. And Napa Foods. Ayede Soko Soko.
Reflow Sanitary Pad.
Vitamilk feels good anywhere, anytime. Nescafe Blood Tonic, the right family blood tonic.
Frutelli Calipo.
Obuasi Bitters, Nubuna Womwankasa.
Kivo Foods.
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Mix. Gary Soakings, aye easy. Kivo 100% natural hot pepper. Esheshe.
Sankofa Natural Spices.
MDS Lancet, your key to diagnostic excellence. Polytank nie, Papa nie.
NLA Good Causes Foundation.
Global Wings Travel and Tour, official travel and tour partner for the GMB Ladies Travels.
Do you want to hear the story?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Salembe,
Kalambe.
Asante Kotokonono. Wusuni ebedi akwansie wo.
Mene, Komodo Konka is motherless.
She's gone is most beautiful. She is most beautiful. A woman of substance, intelligent. She's strong, she's proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen. She's gone is most beautiful. Pride of the motherland. Education.
All right, faculty, thank you. Good evening, Ghana. It's yet another week and it is time. Welcome to Ghana's Most Beautiful, where beauty and brains converge. Now, last week, Team Anita impressed us with all their innovative ideas and entrepreneurial flair, leaving us eager for more. But tonight, Team Cookie is back and we are taking it to the next level, tackling tough challenges and unleashing groundbreaking solutions. Tonight, I am your host, and we're here to celebrate the strength and resilience of today's woman. Now, our queens will delve into the complexities of women's empowerment, sharing personal experiences and innovative solutions. Now, through in-depth research and creative presentations, our queens will tackle pressing issues and inspire collective growth. Our expert judges will provide valuable insights, guiding our queens towards a brighter future. Now, as the spotlight shines bright on our beauties tonight, our expert panel is assembled, ready to scrutinize and inspire. And as always, we are joined by our esteemed judges, Jigbadi Kokudosu and Janet Sungwa-Mills, who will bring their wealth of experience and discerning eye to tonight's competition. And returning from last week is the acclaimed Dr. Ellen Hagan, a leading authority in her field, sharing her vast knowledge and expertise. I'm happy to be here. I am Cookie, and I'm moving over to our judges. Good evening, judges. I love the smile that I am getting. I think my train, I got the inspiration from Jigbodi's. Can I see the hand? Can I see your hand? Yeah. It's a cape. Okay. So I think I got the inspiration from you. I think so. Oh, you do as well. Turn on your microphone for me. I'm not sure it's on.
I was just going to say, you look amazing. You inspire me. Your train inspired my cape. You know that you start from the bottom before you get
to the top.
Yeah, so.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, last week I was watching and I saw everything that went down. And tonight, I just want to ask, Jibodi, what don't you want to experience tonight? What don't you want to see?
What I don't want to see is lack of confidence.
Okay.
So everything I'm looking for tonight is in there. You brought it together, brains and beauty, meaning that they are coming in to deliver their concept and then deliver it with a confidence that exudes their beauty. That's all I'm looking for.
All right, that's all she's looking for. And with all the smiles, I am coming to Janet Sungwa-Mills. Good to see you.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, darling.
You look amazing.
You look stunning. Thank you so much. You look stunning.
Thank you.
Yourself. So Chibodi has told us what she doesn't want to see. Do you want to add up to that also?
I don't want to see a deja vu, something I've already seen. Like I keep saying, we're in the 4th year of GMB as judges, Chibodi and I, and we've seen a lot, right? 16 times 4, that's quite many shows.
Yeah.
And the tendency is to have repetition. Now we have an audience there. A local audience and international audience.
Right.
They don't want to be bored. They want to be delighted. They want to be entertained. So today, it is something that touches my heart, women's empowerment. And I can't wait to meet the girls. I saw them backstage.
Right.
They look excited. They look happy. And I can't wait to see them. And I wish them good luck.
Thank you very much. Team Cookie, you're backstage and I hope you're doing the listening. Now, Dr. Ellen Hagan, our 2 judges have told us what they do not want to see. You are an authority in this field. Tell us what you are expecting to see on stage tonight.
Icon,
Yes, it's on now.
I'd like to say good evening to you. You really look lovely.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm expecting excellence as usual. And the topic is something that all women should be concerned about. We are looking for solutions to our numerous issues. So innovation stands high because we know that the room for improvement is still the biggest room, isn't it? Yes. So we are looking for innovative ideas and excellence for solutions.
All right. Well, Team Cookie is all set. And if you're watching, you can see that we have some young women here upstage. They are a young women audience for tonight. They'll be inspiring the ladies, also listening to them and picking all the ideas that they'll be pitching to us tonight. So you are going to be seeing them all through the competition. Say hi. Good to see all of you. Now make your voice heard and vote for your favorites via the short code *713*13 or through the MG Reality app. Now tonight, faculty, one person, at least one queen will be leaving us. So don't wait, cast your vote, vote, and please help decide who stays in the competition. Every vote counts and your voice matters. So together, let's empower a brighter tomorrow. All of the solutions through our presentations that we have laid out for you tonight. Unfortunately though, one person will be leaving the competition. Make sure it is not your favorite. *713*13#. You can also vote through the MG Reality app. Please and please again, keep your favorite in the competition. Now, starting off the presentations for us tonight, let's go to the Ashanti region and make welcome Ifriye.
About 80% of women in the world today face the problem of antenatal depression. Tonight, join me as I create awareness on the causes, effects, and solution to antenatal depression. Special thanks to Mr. Akwesi Asare, Mrs. Frida Asare, Team Efriye, and Manadeshe Fraternity, and everyone else in support of me too. Special thanks to Mr. Akwesi Asare, Mrs. Frida Asare, Team Efriye, and Manadeshe Fraternity, and everyone else in support of me. To keep me in the competition, kindly dial *713*13# and follow the prompts to vote for Efriye, or download the TV3 Reality app on Google Play Store or App Store and vote massively for Efriye. Thank you all.
Kwabna! Kobe! Kobe!
What is it? What do you want?
I just want you to help me rub my back.
So because you are pregnant, I cannot even do one simple thing in peace. Hold my hand. Oh my, if you like, sit there.
Didn't you put me in this
there.
situation? Kobe! Thank you.
Women are symbols of spirituality, love, sacrifice, and above all, our strength. We are part of the development of this world, since we are the fabric that weaves the beauty out of it. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matters. Tonight, I'm talking about the problems of antenatal depression. As we just witnessed, women go through lots of challenges. I would like to tell you a short story about Angela. In 2022 at the Contestant Teaching Hospital, and doctors interrogated 22.2% of those who were willing to talk about pregnancy in their homes, violence. And those who decided to talk about violence in their homes were also 33.3%. And those who were not willing were also 77.8%. And those who decided not to talk about violence in their homes were also 66.7%. Those that the doctors interrogated, 94.8% of them were married. 3.4% of them were not married. And 1.8% gave us no response, whether they are married or not. With this chart, we can see that there's a testament and a reality to the violence in our pregnant women's home. So let's ask ourselves, why would a pregnant woman decide not to voice out, even though she's being violated in her home? Most of the time, the answer that we get is because they are scared and afraid of losing their marriage. On the perpetrator's chart, we can see that 40% of the act is committed by the husband, 12% the landlord, 6% the brother, 6% is stranger somewhere. But with this chart, we can see that most of the perpetrators are around the pregnant woman, creating an uncomfortable zone for her. Even though it's stipulated in the Article 27, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, and it states that women are to be given special protection before and after childbirth. But because our pregnant women decide not to voice out, perpetrators keep on flouting the rules. But I say no more with a virtual support app called the I Care Ghana. With I Care Ghana, we create a platform for pregnant women to connect with each other, share their experiences, and encourage themselves with it. And also, there's inclusive emotional chatbot that tracks the mood of these pregnant women 24/7 and detects the slightest depression to give out helpful tips. Working hand in hand with the Ministry of Health, we can create awareness and educate our men and family members about the cruciality of antenatal depression. Together, we can create a safer and more supportive environment for our pregnant women. Thank you.
A free year from the Ashanti region with that presentation on antenatal depression. And I'll come to you, Janet Sunka-Mills, for your comments.
Hello, Afriye.
Hi.
How are you?
Please, I'm fine.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
All right. Listen, the subject about pregnancy and everything that goes with it is one that touches my heart because I'm a mother of two and a working mother at that. You know, for me, pregnancy should be one of the most beautiful stages of a woman's life. True or false, Cookie?
True.
Because it is at that very period in her life that she births the humans that continues the perpetration of what humans are supposed to be. So it is sad to note that there is something like violence going on in certain homes. And I love your project, I Care, because we have to speak out. We have to seek support when we need. You know, I think there are already some groups out there who are doing this to support pregnant women, and I give them kudos, but I think your idea will also help. But please do reach out and seek help, because at this point in your life, you are not only going through physical changes, psychological changes, biological changes, emotional changes. There's a lot to deal with alone. So I encourage everyone to speak out. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janet. Now I will move to Dr. Hagan for her comments on the very first presentation.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Well, I think in terms of creating the awareness, it's a good idea. and it is something that is needed. I don't know about the solutions, but I believe in the starfish story. If it helps one person, it is worth it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations to you, Efriye. Now to keep Efriye in the competition, *713 *13, or you can also use the MG Reality app. At least one contestant is going home tonight. Please make sure it is not Efriye. Now from the Ashanti region, let's go to the Bono region and make welcome Ira.
Do you know that there are 30% of single parents in Ghana, with 24% of them being women? Join me tonight as we talk about the struggles of a single mother, ways to prevent us from being single mothers, and empowering women who are already in such situations. Mefa kwanya weso Adam kumfo nyinase dumesiafo sinyanefo bonomani Team Era, Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Arena of Miracles, Esbak Restaurant, and Honorable Hobson Adoye for supporting me this far. To keep a eye in the competition, dial *713*13# or download the MG Reality app for a right to stay.
Time aso ebusa for ene me na nefia me ni bubetu akosia what's the name here
Auntie Efia me ne be ma bi na tse aya hwehwa aware eya beju aware na mhu nsama fa afuro intine wo se etu aware ne hyeda yetu hyeda ese beju na mhu nsama sa fa afuro me ne be ma ya wo miensa on shenkra yi me frɛ no nso a onfa
any answer na critical producer patcho for Thomas Mayon why hello Ofa Thomas it is saying
Yeah.
patcho Miss Efia na me ka say patcho buy wa fe bit me nchen o say friend akosua o say woni na 1 2 3 won hwankola no wonya hwe. What do you have to say for yourself?
Minisika. Minyasika me de beba.
Hey.
In the world where love stories promise a happily ever after, the reality is not the same. In the world where love stories promise a happily ever after, the reality becomes starkly different. For some women, the journey to motherhood comes with joy and anticipation. However, for some, it begins with heartbreak and betrayal. The emotional impact of such betrayal could be overwhelming, combining feelings of sadness, anger, and confusion with that of their new roles as single mothers. According to the Echo newspaper, there are 30% of single parents. There are 30% of single parents in Ghana, with 24% of them being women. The percentage of single women increased from 14.1% to 19.5% in 2014, according to the Humanities and Social Sciences Communication Survey. These women are walking around facing a lot of difficulties. Challenges like financial strain, emotional stress, combining work with that of childcare alone, lack of support from the society, and limited time for self-care. Circumstances like teenage pregnancies, unwanted pregnancies, divorce, separations, irresponsible fathers, and death of spouse could be the reason one becomes a single mother. Organizations that exist are Single Mothers Association, the Obasima Foundation, who are already helping when it comes to the struggles of single mothers. Yet the problem still persists. In Ghana, where we put a lot of emphasis on families and marriages, single mothers go through a lot of judgment. That is why, as a woman who is passionate about the well-being of single mothers and their children, I have come up with community-driven support and empowerment initiatives. These initiatives are going to help reduce the struggles on single mothers through a collective effort under the initiative Eraba. When I say Eraba, then you respond, when I say Eraba, then you respond, Meshemimba. Eraba, Eraba, Meshemimba. At Eraba, our vision is to create a future where our single mothers have access to a support system that will help them overcome their daily challenges, pursue their goals, and create a brighter future for themselves and their family. Our long-term initiatives are to be advocates for better policies for our single mothers and be a center where they can always have access to. At Eraba, our short-term initiatives include counseling, offering counseling and therapy sections for our single mothers to help with their emotions, collaborating with health service personnel to give us affordable healthcare services for our single mothers and their children. We will collaborate with government officials and philanthropists to create small-scale businesses in our communities, which our mothers are going to work at flexible hours. They get time to go back and take care of their children. We will also work with legal aid agencies, local lawyers in our communities, so that they give our mothers free consultations when it comes to legal situations. They will teach our mothers about their child's rights, their own rights, and where to take situations like this too. Financial literacy workshops will be organized with our local banks, where they will teach our mothers about savings, budgeting, and new forms of generating income. Our last, which is our mentorship sections, we will organize sessions with our older or experienced single mothers, where they would mentor our younger single mothers so that they help with their daily activities and release them of stress and isolation. If you are a young woman out there, know that this situation is not a child's play. Try as much as possible not to find yourself in this situation. If you're a young man, now that you know the dangers of single mothers, do not try to put someone's daughter in such a situation. If you are a father, you still have chance to go and correct your wrong. If you are a mother, if you are a single mother, know that you are beautiful, you are strong, you are valuable. Your efforts are seen and your love is appreciated. Your children's success is going to be the testament to your love and dedication. Let us all come together and celebrate our single mothers for their efforts in our lives and in our communities. Eraba, member Eraba, member. Thank you.
Era from the Bono region, addressing all the situations and challenges that single mothers face. Zubodi, I'm coming to you for your thoughts on her presentation.
Eraba. I love the slogan. I actually love the background to the story. My two key comments, I think it's a great project. I think the difference for me is the fact that you had a community-led. That's the differentiation. I keep looking for differentiation because a lot of times when we hear the issues of women, it's discussed nationally and it's dealt with at home. But I like the community-led focus, even though a lot of the things were things we do. What I realized, though, and I have to give you this feedback, is that at the beginning, and I could, don't worry, I mean, I saw your nervousness. You know me already. I always say, just keep going. What it was, though, is that it seemed like the beginning was a performance, the end was naturally a rubber. So I could see your passion as we got towards the end and the emphasis. What I want you to do going forward in your delivery is to always start with that level of passion you ended with, so that even if you have the beginning, because it's when you are delivering beginning, middle, end. I was very engaged when you started with the slogan. I was like, yes. But when you started talking about statistics, clearly it was a lot of information to carry. So you were doing Q and Paul. Everything I have to do, I have to deliver it all. But if you had paused and paced yourself, you'd have delivered with the same end. So because you had little information at the end, you delivered it well. That's for next time. Just make sure that when you are coming, that's same, because you have this unique passion about you in everything you do. And I think that's what helps set you. So congratulations. Good topic. Well done.
All right, and that's from Jibori. We'll go to Dr. Hagan for her comments as well.
Right. I was taking notes. Ira. Fantastic solutions. I realize that it is one of the issues that we have in our society. And some can't be helped, but some get into it. And so the solutions you proffered were interesting: emotional health, counseling, you know, getting some of them to get involved in small-scale business with the help of government officials. I don't know about that, but...
and philanthropists.
Say again?
With local government officials and philanthropists.
Plus philanthropists, great. And then, of course, the legal aid for free consultations. You need to know what your rights are for your children and for yourselves. Fantastic. And then, of course, the financial literacy workshops. And more importantly, the mentorship sessions. I like the solutions because it's something that is really a problem for a lot of us women. I wish you would have stressed a bit more on the preventive aspect of it. Is it possible to prevent single motherhood? That's the question. And I'd like you to explore that and see whether there could be some I don't know, counseling or to encourage the preventive part of it, because a lot of us women have a mindset that we need to be provided for, and some of us realize that we can also become economically empowered, and we need to train our men, especially we women who bring up the men. We are the ones who train the men. We should be able to tell them to accept those, yes, so that they prevent situations where they put women in such situations. Some cannot help it, they become widows. Yes. So, you know, they are different, the nuances are all different. So, congratulations and
4-star hotel, daily breakfast and dinner, all taxes, airport transfers, and travel insurance. Join Global Wings this September and create memories that will last a lifetime. Book now by calling or WhatsApping 0553 688 398 or 0550 188 181.
Welcome back. This is Ghana's Most Beautiful. Now, Team Anita last week started off this challenge by showing us how entrepreneurial they can be. This week, Team Cookie is here. They've done their research, they've identified problems, and tonight they are showing you the challenges that today's woman faces, and of course, proffering solutions as well. Now, let's go and invite the next contestant from the Upper West region, Hatie.
Close to 80% of Ghana's agricultural affluence is as a result of the key role played by women. Yet less than 20% of landowners in Ghana are females. Join me tonight as I talk about the hurdles of female land ownership in connection to food insecurity. A big thank you to the Sisala Development Network, the Sisala Grushi community in Kumasi, the Sisala Empowerment for Change led by Oman Belin, Foga, Alhaji Akate, Lawyer Abu Juan, to Team Hatie, thank you for keeping me in the competition. Keep dialing *713*13# or download the MG Reality app on Google Play Store or the Apple App Store to keep voting for me. Thank you. Ya Baraka. Mahanjoso.
My friend, what was the results concerning the land issue your wife sent to the court?
Oh, I won the case, my brothers. I won the case. Women of nowadays, they like overstepping their bounds. They want me not to even marry an educated woman. But I didn't listen, my brothers. I didn't listen. Now look at me.
Can you imagine women getting land to farm in this community?
How?
If you say 1, she will say 1,000. Anytime I fight with my wife, she has to apologize to me. Anytime.
Say that again, my brother. I don't know why women nowadays are rushing too much. Women wanting to own land. Imagine your daughter who is in university. She's really a stranger because after school, she'll be married and she'll go to another community.
It is so.
Why then does she want to own land in this community? Again, if she goes to where she'll be married to, she's just a wife and she doesn't deserve a land there. My friends, tradition is tradition.
Currently in Ghana, close to 80% of Ghana's agricultural affluence is as a result of the integral role played by women. Yet, despite their significant contribution, women continuously face barriers that hinder their full participation and potential in agriculture. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, over 800 people are undernourished. This means that they do not have sufficient food to eat. While climate change and conflict contribute significantly to this crisis, we must realize the crucial factor often overlooked, the role of women in agriculture. Women are the backbone of our agricultural sector. You see, in many communities, they constitute more than half of the labor force. They are the primary food producers, from sowing the sorghum to tending the tomatoes, harvesting the corn, and preserving the yams. Women break their backs all season long. But why is it that our cultural practices and traditional norms continue to bar women from owning land? Why is it the case that less than 20% of landowners in Ghana are female, and less than 10% of landowners in the Upper West region are female? We are raging against the threat of food insecurity. Just recently, our Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Brian Echampong, announced the ban on the exportation of cereal. The battle is a fight against food insecurity, and we must realize that women's full participation in agriculture is an integral solution to the threat befalling us.
But my daughter, what is the solution now?
Tell them, my daughter. Tell them, my girl.
Thank you for listening to me. The solution lies in our hands. If Pito can be shared, if TZ can be shared from the same bowl, the land can also be shared. Granting women access to land is granting access for all. Granting women access to land is helping your wife succeed beside you. Let's take Rwanda, for example. This is where reforms have led to women owning 24% of their land. This change has led to an increase in agricultural productivity and improved sustainable development and improved their food security as well. Empowering women in agriculture is not just an investment in our future. It is a way to empower and invest in our economy, our future generations. I understand the roles played by the local and international non-governmental organization. I also acknowledge the many investments these same bodies have put to support women in agribusiness. But I am strongly recommending that the government should nationalize the issue of female land ownership and work in conjunction with the traditional authorities to tackle the issue of female land ownership in our region and the country at large. Today's woman has evolved from the traditional roles of yesterday, where their contributions were often limited to the kitchen. Today, they play a significant role in empowering in advancing. Today, they play a significant role in advancing. Today, they play a significant role in advancing Sustainable Development Goal 2, which focuses on ending hunger, achieving food security, and empowering sustainable development. By empowering women in agriculture, we are not just fighting against food insecurity. We are investing in our future, our economy, and the generations yet to come. I would also use my voice to create awareness through social media campaigns, forums, through social media campaigns. I would also use my voice to empower women and create awareness through social media, seminars, forums. By empowering women in agriculture, we are not just fighting against food insecurity.
Propriety to land. Propriety to land. God. Propriety to land. Propriety to land. God. Thank you.
Hatie from the Upper West region. I think we'll bring your presentation to an end here, and I'll move straight to the judges. Dr. Hagan, tell us what you make of her presentation so far.
Hatie, I keep on mixing this thing up. Congratulations. It's not easy to do public speaking. It's a competition, though, so we understand your nervousness. You didn't sound nervous, though. It was as though you had forgotten some parts. But what I heard shows that you've done some research, and it is a problem that needs to be done. I like your suggestion about getting a national position on women owning land to farm with. Ayiko.
All right, Ayiko from Dr. Hagan. Let's go to Janet Sunkwa-Mills.
Hi, Hatie.
Hi.
Can you give me that beautiful smile? Don't worry, it's not the end of the world. Huh? You're doing great. And sometimes we all do sound like broken records, but that's fine. So the content of what you delivered today, I mean, the heart of the matter is economic empowerment, right? And I'm so happy when a couple of weeks ago, I read that the Affirmative Action Bill has been passed. This is a landmark progression in our society and indeed in Ghana. And I'm waiting for the government, parliamentarians, women's group up there to bring this bill to life so that we can correct the inequities in our society. So whatever you delivered from beginning until, you know, the nerves kicked in, you did very well. I enjoy the interaction between you and the old folks over there. And definitely traditions are evolving. So please open your head space, calm down. It's not the end of the world. We all fumble. Well done.
Well done, coming from Janet Sunkwa-Mills. Indeed, it is a tough night for the ladies, of course. Facing the challenges that today's woman faces is not an easy thing. Make sure that you are keeping your favorites in the competition. *713 *13#. Our next presentation is coming from the Northeast region, and Minkia is on standby.
Did you know that the development of every nation depends on the participation of women? Yet, many women in Ghana are still developed and marginalized. Join me tonight as I delve into the issues of devaluation and marginalization of women. Namba, Mbamba, Mumbakulu Kamzaka Somi, the Jesus is the Answer Church, Bumba Octave, Fana Family, the Bimoba Women's Association, the Tamale Senior High, and everyone that is supporting me in this journey. Thank you. Kindly vote for me by dialing the short code *713 *13# or download the MG Reality app to vote and vote massively for me. Nipwokma, Matakiba, Tisakbata, Umpusia. Thank you.
What is all this thing? I have told you I do not want a girl. I want a boy. I want someone who continue for me. What is all this?
Devaluation and marginalization of women, I have lived it. I have felt it. I have been a true representation of it. It's a girl, another girl. Another useless thing. Another burden. Another curse. Those were the first words I heard upon entering into the world. My father's voice, thick with disappointment, echoed through the walls of the room. It was the beginning of a journey of dejection and non-acceptance. Growing up, I tried so hard to be enough, but it was just never enough.
My only crime was that I was born a woman, and that made me less valuable. The weight of my father's disapproval, the lack of love and support, the rejection finally got to me. I started to believe in the narration he has woven around me, that it was not okay to be a woman. So one day, I decided to leave to where I believed my kind belonged. The streets became my home, a concrete jungle where I felt invisible and forgotten. I navigated the city's harsh realities, the cold indifferences, the fear of being rejected and judged. My self-esteem was shattered. I was broken. No hope, no future. I withdrew, isolating myself. One day I had an encounter with a woman and my entire life changed. She belonged to a women's organization that rendered help to women in need. My encounter with her changed my entire life. I got to dine with people who saw me not just a woman, but as human. I got to be educated. I got to be empowered. My self-esteem was boosted. I found my wing, and when I did, I sailed through. I found back my smile, and when I did, there was no going back. I was fortunate to have found liberation. How about the many who do not survive the rejection? Today's women still face the problem of devaluation and marginalization. According to Ghana Statistical Service in 2019 and in 2020, only 15.6% of women own lands. Only 10.4% of women hold leadership positions. Women in Ghana earn 12% less than men for the same work done. 60.3% of Ghanaians believe that men are superior to women. Why? Ghana has over the years made commendable efforts to uplift women and give them right standing in the society. Through legal reforms such as the Domestic Violence Act and the interstate succession laws, we have laid the foundation for protecting women's rights. Policies such as the National Gender Policy and the Free Compulsory Universal Basic Education have opened doors of opportunities for women to thrive. The Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection has been doing a great job. But while we celebrate this achievement, we must acknowledge the challenges that remain. Implementation gaps, which often leave our laws unenforced, especially in rural communities where traditional practices continue to dominate. Cultural resistance remains a formidable barrier with deeply rooted patriarchal norms hindering progress. To overcome these challenges, we must ensure that our laws are not just written, but are enforced with consistency and fairness across all regions. The Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection should invest in cultural educational programs that challenge harmful norms and encourage societies to embrace gender equality. Additionally, specific grants should be given to organizations that support women's growth. Tax incentives should be given to individuals and organizations that contribute to the growth of women. My personal commitments as someone who has faced devaluation and marginalization, I will focus on a community-driven approach. My vision is to create a local women's hub that will empower women economically, socially, and politically. It is important to acknowledge that by engaging men as allies and partners in the fight for equality, we can together achieve a more equitable Ghana where everyone, regardless of gender, would do well and thrive. Men should stand alongside women in the fight for equality. Only through the collective efforts of every gender can we truly achieve a better society and achieve the 17 SDG goals that we seek to achieve by 2030. And hey, it's perfectly okay to be a woman. And it's okay to give birth to a woman. Nipfokma, thank you.
All right. Minkia from Northeast with that presentation on marginalization of women. Dr. Hagan, I see you're smiling. Has she impressed you?
Yes. Yes, she has. It's a point, though, about enforcing the laws. I agree with that. But you know, the labor law says equal pay for equal work. So in Ghana, we don't suffer that bit. But in other parts of the world, it is true that unfortunately, women get paid less than men doing the same kind of work. So, good research done, and well done.
All right. Zibari, what do you think?
Well done. So once again, I'll give my comments around the delivery, and then I'll just talk a little bit. But just fundamentally, I love the infusion of storytelling. Whenever you tell a story, it's engaging enough, especially when you go on to basically transition it into solutions. So I was looking for the key solution that you were going to offer. So one, I was very happy with the storytelling part. I was happy with your transition to the high, getting from your low situation and then coming out of it and seeing that women's organizations are important. So I like that part of your delivery. The second part of your delivery spoke about a local hub that you were thinking of setting up and then bringing men into the conversation. All I would have loved for you to emphasize, because you were spot on in terms of this thing, would have been the how. So you talked about the who, the why, the what, but it was just the how that was just a little bit missing. But outside of that, I think you gave a great presentation. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, well done from Jubadi. Our judges always guiding them as to what to do. Well, we have 2 more to go, but we are taking a break now, giving you time to keep your favorites in the competition. *713, *13#, or you can also use the MG Reality app. We will be right back.
She's a queen, redefining.
The quiet side of lottery may be found in a classroom where decrepit old roofs once ripped get fixed, and a child finally smiles even as it rains because her education is no longer dependent on the whims of
like Gino's quality recipe that gives my food that rich color, unique natural taste every time.
Hey, sister, with the Wapun Kasa, just like I remember.
Wow, this is real deal, mommy. Gino dear, Emma Adriana de Ankasa.
Say Gino dear, fie.
It's delicious, yeah.
This advert is FDA approved.
When I was young, I asked my mother the secret of hair vitality and health. She said, the right food, the right exercise, the right amount of sleep, and the right blood tonic. Nescafe Blood Tonic is effective for the treatment of anemia, lack of appetite, and stressful conditions in both adults and children.
Nescafe Blood Tonic, the right family blood tonic. Another quality product from Ernest Chemist. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by...
GTP, life styled.
You dey sleep? That's Madina.
Sentuntum say wuna ma deju me ma wonsa.
Efrema bema Daniel ba.
Ma wonsa. Sentuntum amwa sumuda ma wonsa.
That shall not slap. Having black mosquito quail. Pamon tontom na empom wisie bebre na ema wo mowa na ema wo nhwem na ehyiam.
Having insecticide spray hwam ne sanso kummu a wotu ene omo wia nyina. Now having naphthalene balls and having perfumed insect repellent no kummu a wia na senja hwa we chiri.
Having black mosquito quail empom wisie bebre and say wo hene so ehyiam kama kweno na jumo size no boduma don shiri to me no.
And a heaven spray, heaven naphthalene balls, ni perfumed insect repellent no. Kumwa omutu na wa wonam from nothing just shanwechi.
Heaven dear bakope. Heaven dear bakope.
Heaven dear bakope.
Heaven dear bakope.
FDA aji edrede krato yatum.
Cookie's costume is by Lauren Holt Couture. Hair by Hair Theory. Makeup by J. Claude Beauty. Minkia's costume by Kenneth Brymer. Titiaka costume is by Sam Collection. Haiti's costume is by Mr. Mouse. Efriye costume by Kifi Clothing. Etiapa's costume by JK Clothing. Era's costume by Milk Garments. Contestant's hair is by Lijay Lukes. Many thanks to Selfie Studios. Contestant's makeup is by Black Cherry. Contestant's grooming is by Cleliza Spa.
Hello, Ghana's most beautiful on your TV screens. It's been a tough night so far as the ladies, empowered, by the way, are also providing empowered solutions to all the problems faced by today's woman. We've seen 4 of them. Let's continue our presentations by inviting from the Central Region, Etiapa.
Hi there. Did you know that women bloom and flourish better when they are watered and encouraged by the men around them? Join me tonight as I shed more light on how to harmonize marriage and career life without losing yourself as a woman. A very special thank you to the National House of Chiefs President, Oji Awoho Yaojibi, the President of the Central Regional House of Chiefs, Nana Amankwa Boedu VIII, his Vice, and all paramount chiefs and queen mothers of the Central Region. Mekade Medahonase, all members of parliament and aspiring members of parliament in the Central Region. I want to say a very big thank you. Team Etiapa, loved ones, all friends, thank you for supporting me this far. In order to keep Etiapa in the competition, kindly dial *713*13# across all networks or download the MG Reality app from Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Thank you.
No. I have told you, you can't do both. I am the man of the house and I provide for the house already. I suggest you quit your job so you can stay here and keep the home. You have to choose one. Love or labor. Choose one. Family or career. Choose one.
I can't believe this is happening. Why? Why should women always be the ones to choose between their career or their family? Who? Tell me who decided that it's a woman's place to stay home while the man goes to work? Does this mean that all my years of academic investment and achievement will simply go down the drain all because of family life? Man, our careers are not just jobs. They are part of our identity and they bring us fulfillment. And so if marriage is perceived as limiting this, then yes, I would have to choose one over the other. But this isn't just my story. The reality is that countless women across the country face the same dilemma.
Did you know that more than 75% of young women struggle to decide between career and family? And nearly 3 out of 5 pregnant women always feel concerned about their jobs. In 2019, the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research published that only women spend 10 times more hours on unpaid domestic work compared to men. We need to change the narrative. We definitely need to change the narrative. I understand there are some measures already in place that addresses some of these issues faced by career women, like the 12-week paid maternity leave. Yet, this current maternity leave is still not sufficient enough for women to fully recover after childbirth and even bond with their children. An extension of this maternity leave to up to about 6 months will go a long way to help alleviate some of these problems. And I, being passionate about helping to curb some of these challenges, I introduce to you the Work-Life Harmony Framework. This framework provides a set of structured policy initiatives that is going to help organizations and young women learn how to create supportive environment in order to prioritize labor efficiency and family well-being. One component under my Work-Life Harmony Framework is 1, the Employee Assistance Programs. These programs will offer counseling and stress management services, and also offer work-life integration resources, parenting workshops, where guidance will be given to young women on how to manage career and family. My framework also seeks to advocate for cultural shifts. This strategy seeks to encourage shared domestic responsibilities between men and women, just as it's practiced in certain European countries. My framework also seeks to advocate for the implementation of more protective legislation. For example, the affirmative action, the bill that was passed by Ghana's parliament this year on the 30th of July. And with all this, we know it is going to help women balance their career and family life. Another component under my work-life family framework is also to encourage entrepreneurship workshops that will help women to become business owners in order for them to have something to manage on their own. And this will go a long way to help them balance their career and family life. And so, I call on the Ministry of Gender, Social and Children Protection, along with the Ghana Labour Commission, to please join me to implement the Work-Life Harmony Framework through vigorous nationwide campaigns and organizational engagement, targeting both employers, the general public, and especially our mighty men of valor. Please, I humbly plead, let us not just advocate for women empowerment publicly and then do otherwise in our homes. Women are still the backbone of our homes, of our communities, and of our nations, and a woman must never be made to choose between love or labor because she deserves both. Hanaman, with the implementation of all these suggested solutions, I can tell you, today's woman, that yes, it is very, very possible to have both a successful career life and a beautiful and wonderful, stable family. Thank you.
The Work-Life Harmony Framework brought to you by Etiapa from the Central Region. Dr. Hagan, are you ready for us? We want to pick your comments on her presentation.
You look stunning. I love your outfit.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this bit about balancing, I didn't get how you balance, but you have actually made a case that we can have it all. I believe we can have it all, but not all at the same time. So congratulations for picking a very topical issue. I thought you were going to dwell a lot more on the communication between the family, the spouses, you know, but I didn't see, the brief I got was that that focus will be there. So yes, it's our mindset, but it's also the responsibility also comes from choosing the right partners and bringing up our men. Don't forget that we are the women, we are the ones that bring up the men. And so we should try and change their mindset and shift paradigms in our world. Thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Hagan. Janet, you're smiling.
Yes.
What do you have to say?
It's your piety saying. Can we exchange jackets? I love that. What you're wearing.
Thank you.
And this subject is very close to my heart because I've been a working mother for a very long time, and a working mother not only in Ghana, but across several countries. So I understand the importance of women pursuing their dreams and their careers. And I don't think any woman whatsoever should be denied that, because at the end of the day, when the kids are grown and out of the nest, you will see that that woman becomes, quote unquote, disgruntled, and the man who is sitting with her or the partner with her will not be amused at all. Having said that, I think personally what has worked, and I've seen in many situations, is when the man and the woman act together as one unit. And therefore they share their dreams, they share their ideas, they share where they want to be and at what time. You know, bear in mind that both have very different, paths to the journey, just because we are who we are. So 2 things I'll advocate for. Of course, the affirmative action bill, like I said earlier on, it has to be implemented for it to mean anything. It's not enough to pass it. Having gotten that out of the way, we have to come together, communicate together, seek help when we need to, right? Dr. Hagan just said it. We can have it, but not all at the same time as the men. Yes. So kudos, well done. We have to do this together with the men, not alone. There are a lot of men supporting women out there. Do you know that?
Yes, please.
So I want to use this platform to say kudos to them, and we need more men like that. Thank you.
Thank you to all of the men. All right, closing the night for us from the Savannah region will be Titiaka.
She's Ghana's most beautiful.
Imagine living in a home that has become hell because of an abusive partner. Hi, my name is Titiaka, representing Savannah region and this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful. Sadly, this is the plight of most women who endure in silence. Join me tonight as I educate you on domestic violence, its effects, and empowering survivors. Thank you to everyone that has supported Titiaka. To the Savannah Regional House of Chiefs, all members of parliament in the Savannah region, Queen Mothers, Kajak Banana, Team Titiaka, the University of Professional Studies Accra, my family and friends, and everyone who supports Titiaka. Thank you so much for your continuous support. To keep me in this competition, kindly dial *713 *13# or download the MG Reality app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Together we can make this possible. Thank you. Asankushu. It all started after I gave birth to 3 girls. He wanted a boy.
I need a boy to continue my legacy. Where is he? Where is he?
After a long day from work, returning home was my biggest fear because my Prince Charming became a beast as he awaited in ambush to beat the hell out of me. I was too embarrassed and ashamed to share what I was going through because my family adored him. My only crime this day was that I returned home late from work. His eyes raged with anger as he questioned me for coming home late, and before I could speak, I felt his once comforting arms on my cheek. It was a slap.
Oh, Mommy She.
Mommy She.
Every night and day, Mommy She.
As usual, he brought flowers to console me. He said all the right things to get me in his possession. I loved him so much, so I believed him, the father of my kiss. He stripped me of all my power, and I began to lose my self-worth, self-confidence. and my true purpose in life. I had a call from my boss concerning work. The beast in him came to life as he used every object he came across to hit me. God. I was helpless. My children watched in fear, silence in their voices as they stare. Dinner that night came with multiple stars from my husband, the beast, my love, until I had my last breath. Today, I had flowers, but domestic violence and silence. An alarming 41.6% women aged 15 to 49 have experienced some form of intimate partner violence, according to the 2022 Ghana Demographic Health Survey report. Sad, isn't it? Women and children face the ravaging effects of domestic violence, ranging from death, anxiety, depression, and in some cases, injuries. Sadly, 51% of African women say that wife-beating can be justified. This is according to the World Bank statistics. I declare tonight that there is no justification whatsoever for any form of domestic violence. Remember, a wife is a companion and not a slave. As evidenced in the book of Genesis, it is no wonder that the first man, after he saw a woman, said, "At last, this is the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh." The institution of marriage was established, and they became one flesh. Hanna ibasun lakum wa antum libasun lahun. They, your wives, are as garments to you, and you are as garments to your wife. So why should a husband and a wife become mortal enemies? Despite the efforts of DOFSU, the government, the media, non-governmental organizations, and individuals, domestic violence still remains widespread. Engagement of men and empowerment of women is crucial in the fight against domestic violence. As we navigate the complexities of a rapidly evolving world, I present to you Hope Shield, an innovative way to combat domestic violence through technology. With Internet of Things and artificial intelligence, Hope Shield features an app that detects early warning signs of domestic violence through voice recordings and text messages. It also features smart, fashionable bracelets, anklets, pendants, among others, which can detect threats. Remember, they are embedded with sensors, just like this one. So this signal is sent to law enforcement agencies to take action, along with the GPS location. This will go a long way to help eliminate violence against women and also seek justice for victims in accordance with SDG 5 and SDG 6. Remember, domestic violence does not only include physical abuse. Section 1 of the Domestic Violence Act 2007 described domestic violence to include not only physical abuse, but emotional, psychological, sexual, and economic abuse. Let us come together to save today's women from domestic violence. Remember the tragic fate of Osinachi, the Ekweme gospel singer, Constable Sandra in Damango, a Form 2 student, Abigail, in the Eastern region, and just 4 days ago, a Ugandan Olympian, Rebecca, all murdered in cold blood by their partners. And the list goes on and on. A minute of silence for them. Oh, my mothers and sisters, don't ignore the red flags. Leave.
To leave.
I rest my case not until justice is sought.
When a piece of drums gets loud,
the dance must change. So together, let's rewrite the tragic page. Don't just say no to domestic violence. Take action now. I am Titiaka, a preacher of the rise of today's women. Asankushum. Thank you.
Savannah Regions, Titiaka, closing the night of performances on the highest note as you can get on tonight's episode of Ghana's Most Beautiful, saying no to domestic violence, of course, through technology and artificial intelligence. Dr. Hagan, let me pick your thoughts on this final presentation for the night.
All I can say is this.
Wow.
What's it be this? In the Bina Womangasa, no manyanse on Tom and Nipa when you fear doing what and Sessa pin for no LBA, actually trading cratway at.
What would you give yourself?
9 out of 10.
Oh, wow. 9 out of 10. Judges, are you listening? 9 out of 10. Ira, you fumbled a little bit tonight. So if you were actually awarding yourself over 10,
I don't know what to say.
7.5.
Yeah, I wasn't my best today, so 7.5 is okay. Because I'm always good, but 7.5 is good.
So you do admit that tonight you fumbled a little bit. You were not.
I admit. But my information that I wanted to give out was what that I really wanted to do. So I'm happy I gave that out. Yeah.
The message is still out there. Well received. Thank you so much. Well, you had a good night. What do you think? I think you had a good night. What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. You agree with me? Yes, please.
So over 10, what would you give yourself?
9.5.
Hey, Jigbadi. Jigbadi and Jana, she says 9.5. Etiapa, over 10, what would you give yourself?
An 8, to be honest. Okay. An 8. Okay.
Yeah. All right. An 8 is what you give to yourself. Titiaka, you closed the night, and in Jigbadi's words, you closed the night on a crescendo, the highest crescendo we could have gotten tonight. What would you give yourself?
9.5.
9.5. Okay. Hatie, should I even speak to you? Because you may discourage me. Back there, you were telling me that you know that you didn't do well tonight. Do you still stick by that?
Well, I didn't do my best, but I think I was able to deliver my message, so that's okay for me.
That's the most important. And you remember what Janet told you, it's not the end of the world. It happens. It happens. So be encouraged. Anyway, so we are just about to get into our Kivo Woman Award for the night. And as usual, the chaperone of the house, Joy, will be here to announce who the Kivo Woman of the Week is. And all the ladies actually voted for one person. We all know who the person is. But Joy, please join us upstage to give the award for the Kivo Woman of the Week. And our guest judge, Dr. Ellen Hagan, will help us with that presentation. Joy, you look good. I love this. You should give it to me for Friday, next Friday. All right, over to you.
Hi, everyone. So our Kivo Woman of the Week goes to someone who has been really kind, and she's growing, and I'm so proud of her, Etiapa. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Etiapa. Come to the middle. Dr. Hagan, so those are products from Kivo. Please help us with the presentation to the Kivo Woman of the Week. All the ladies voted, and they voted for Etiapa from the Central Region. Etiapa from the Central Region. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, Etiapa. All right. Tonight, even though the ladies have beautiful costumes, Doc, if you could please move to this side for us. Thank you so much. Thank you. And tonight, even though all the ladies are clad in very beautiful costumes, we will not be awarding the most beautiful costume. But of course, we want to take a look at the lady who had the most impactful topic. The most impactful topic. And that's what we're going to be awarding tonight. And of course, that presentation will be done. Dr. Ellen Hagan is here for us. Judges, which contestants are eligible to win the most impactful topic for the night?
I think all the topics were relevant tonight. In some of them, the deliveries were on point. In others, the deliveries were a little bit wishy-washy, but we understand what's going on. So well done to all of you. Please harness yourself. You're on Ghana's Most Beautiful after all, the biggest platform, right? So let's go to the most impactful. The three ladies here, Titiaka.
All right, Titiaka.
I would say that the night has been quite calm, so when I mention the name, I want you to clap with enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Etiapa.
All right.
And Minkia.
Okay.
Well done. But tonight, the award goes to Tananana.
Ooh.
Etiapa.
She's even surprised. Congratulations to you, Etiapa. You're getting... Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. You are getting 100 Ghana cedis of airtime from 80, formerly Airtel Tigo. Congratulations to you. Okay, shall we now look at the most eloquent for the night? Judges, you want to help us with who and who are eligible for that one?
Ladies, do you think you deserve it? Most eloquent? You do? All right. I think you do too. So, most eloquent, once again, we have Titiaka. And Etiapa.
Etiapa again, okay.
Cookie,
Yes,
it looks
ma'am.
like I'm only mentioning the names that end with A. Titiaka, Etiapa, Minkia. Minkia.
Oh, wow. All right. Such a nice session.
So tonight, it goes to the lady who is Onimia Diaba. She's like wearing the same fabric that I'm wearing.
Oh, all
congratulations,
right.
Titiaka.
Titiaka. Titiaka Doc. The package is coming, yes, it is coming. Congratulations to you, Titiaka, for being most eloquent tonight. Your package is coming, and we are getting ready to announce who our star performer for the night is. Our star performer. Judges, whilst we wait for her package, you want to announce to us who the star performer for the night is?
Absolutely, Cookie.
Great.
So,
all right. One second, please. So receive your package from Reflow. Thank you so much. Dr. Hagan, congratulations to you, Titiaka. All right, Jubadi, star performer.
like we all know, it's been a tough night, Cookie, but it's also been a great night because it's been a learning night. There's nothing that is more difficult at all. I mean, there's nothing that's more difficult than having to be able to give a star performer to 3 ladies again whose name end with A, like Janet said. So Minkia again. Etiapa again. And Titiaka again.
It's been an awesome night for the 3 of them. Wow, beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
So overall, we have our star performer, and that's the lady who is aligned with Janet tonight, Titiaka.
Wow. Star performer going out to Titiaka. Congratulations to you, and of course all the ladies. Titiaka, come by, stand here. Before we give her the presentation, the lady who also won most impactful, you have a nice package from GTP. So the rep from GTP, Ruben, are you here? Are you joining us? He's the branch manager for GTP, and he's here to present Etiapa's Ntoma Papebi. Ruben, good to see you. I love your shirt. All right, so please, your presentation to Etiapa. Most impactful topic. Yes. Thank you so much, Ruben. God bless you so much. Thank you. And to our star performer for the night, now let me tell you what you are getting. You are getting a brand new, fresh from the box phone. Come on, 30 from Techno. That's what you're getting. And you are getting products from Gino Tomatoes as well. Shall we have the reps from Gino and Techno upstage to do her presentation? And Dr. Hagan will do on behalf of Gino for us tonight. But you have a fresh phone, darling. Go to the middle and pick your phone from Techno. You can speak to all your sweethearts, especially pertaining to the projects that you have coming. Congratulations to you. Where's my best friend, Erikwa Entry? Erikwa, where are you? I haven't seen you tonight. All right, Erikwa Entry. She is here from Techno, and she's here to do the presentation. Public Relations Manager from Techno. Fresh phone, fresh. And you are getting your watch as well. Congratulations to you. It's a full package. You're ready. You're ready for business. Congratulations. All right. Now, to our Gino presentation, which Dr. Hagan will do for us. Shall we have the package from Gino for our star performer of the night? Congratulations to you, Titiaka. Now, there you have it, Doc. Please help us with the presentation. All right. And there you have it, our star performer for the night, Titiaka from the Savannah region. Congratulations to you. Doc, thank you so much. Thank you. Well, we are all smiles because we are receiving all the packages from all of our sponsors, but it is time for eviction. Judges, let's give you a few minutes. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
She's gone is most beautiful.
Let's make it happen. Join Global Wings Travel
in
Krati, FDA Apendo.
And it's 6 ladies tonight. I'm standing in the middle because unfortunately, at least one of them will be saying goodbye to Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024. Judges, I'm coming straight to you. Who stays? Who goes home? Every year, your red lipstick. Oh, there's another red lipstick here, Etiapa, from the central region. I want to save someone. What lippy do you have on? Oh, nude. Titiaka, please go backstage. Go backstage. Judges, before I come to you, I think I want to save 2 more people. Well, she said she didn't quite do her best, but she's still in the competition. Ira, please go backstage. Go backstage. She's still in the competition. I want to save one last person before I go to the judges. Efrie Minkia. Etiapa Hatie. I need to save one person before I go to the judges. Now, you watching at home, you have voted. We advocated and admonished that vote for your favorite. Going backstage tonight, leaving us with 3 on the stage. Hatie, go backstage. Hatie, go backstage. I know you're surprised, but yes, you need to vote, vote, and vote. Judges, I'm coming to you now.
Yes. This is a night of miracles. It's a night of miracles. When Hatie's name was mentioned, we looked surprised, didn't we? But this is the beauty about Ghana's Most Beautiful, because it's the contestants, the judges, and the voters.
The votes.
That is what makes the unit called Ghana's Most Beautiful, and that is what makes it unique. So Hatie, if you can hear me tonight, you should thank your voters because they kept you in the competition. Now, the three, by no means, are not the worst performances of the night at all. By our score sheets, you all did well. However, the third judge in Ghana's Most Beautiful, which is the public, is what has featured the three of you here. So the lady going out tonight is not because she did not deliver. She did. And it reminds me, was it 2 years ago, last year, where we left you crying on the stage?
Last year.
In fact, we were all very sad, weren't we?
Last year we were.
This is the situation today, but we will not cry today.
No. This year, no crying. I already promised that I'm not crying this year.
All right.
Vote for your favorites. That's what you need to do.
So the name that I'm going to mention, please hold your head up high. You've done your best, but the votes didn't come in. I'm sorry about that. With that said, Minkia, you can go back stage. Shall we clap for Minkia, please?
Free and it's Yapa.
We are left with two.
Yes. A free.
Yes.
From
It's
the
Yapa
Ashanti region.
who started Ghana's Most Beautiful with a powerful comedian rendition. And she registered her entry straight away and her differentiation. And for that, we applaud you. And a free year, that Kotoko performance, I will never forget. And because I will never forget it, you're safe.
Etiapa from the central region.
Etiapa, unfortunately, yes. It's the votes that didn't come in. But you've done so well. You should be proud of yourself. Your region should be very proud of you. And if there are any role models that you are inspiring there, please keep on inspiring them. Well done. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. And you said it moments ago that even if you go home, you want to go home in grand style dancing, right? Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Oh, you did. Congratulations, honey.
She wants to go home dancing. Then DJ
All right. So this is where we draw the curtains for tonight. But let's remind you that from next week, the two teams are coming back together here on Ghana's Most Beautiful. Voting is open for both teams from tonight. So Team Anita and Team Cookie are coming back together from next week. So we continue the competition. This is Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024. Keep voting for your favorites to keep them in the house. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
She's a queen. She's Ghana's most beautiful. Pride of the motherland. Educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless, and eloquent. She's a queen. African queen from Upper West region. Ashanti region, Bono East, Wednesday.